So Martin, it's been a few weeks since our last interview. How have the preparations for the new season been going since then?
Yeah, not bad, Will. Not bad. We've trying to sort out a few more pre-season friendlies. We've got three, Oxford, Gillingham and Ipswich. I think they're all sorted out. So we need 4 more now from clubs from lower divisions. That's 3 from above and then 4 from below. So we've got 4 more to sort out, which we should be doing today. Hopefully they can be announced next week. Everything else, Will's all in place. We've signed 1 player, which I'm not allowed to talk about at the moment. And then that's about it at the moment, I think.
There's been some good news on the contract front with Curtis Weston, Sam Togwell and Michael Nelson signing new deals. How important will those players be next season, do you think?
I think one of our strengths was the team spirit, the camaraderie and unity of the dressing room. They're very professional, they're very honest and they all look after each other. Of course there's a dilemma when players get over 30 years old whether you should keep them and use them. But I felt it was necessary this year with so many good young players at the club and pushing through into the first team squad. I thought and I'm hoping that the senior players will help these players, if you like, take their places. So Sam Togwell's an integral part of that. Michael Nelson has been fantastic behind the scenes, helping with everything. Curtis Weston, unsung hero for me really. Before I got here he wasn't always in the team, I don't think. He played a massive part in that promotion as champions, and when the going got tough at the end of that season it was Curtis Weston that came up with the goals from central midfield. And this year he's played on the right wing, he's played on the left wing, he's played as a number 10, and I just really love his character. He's hard working and he's dedicated, he's focused, and those players are key players to help bring the next group through.
Mark Randall and Andy Iler have left the club in that time. What are your thoughts on their departures?
Yeah, well, Mark, it's been unfortunate. Mark, we've got several good young players as we've seen at the end of last season in Mark's position. If those players wouldn't have been coming through, then I'd have definitely kept Mark. He's more than good enough to play here. But I've got to give these young players a pathway into the first team, and I've got to give those young players a responsibility. And without too many first team players, if you've got too many first team players, then these under 21s or under 19s that we've been bringing through, their pathway is going to be blocked. So it's very unfortunate for Mark. He's a good trainer. He's been great around the place. I enjoy his company. So it was a hard one when I had to shake his hand and wish him the very best of luck. And then with Andy Yeardon, well, what a great guy. Very opinionated, forceful with his opinion, tells me straight what he thinks is good, what he thinks is not good. When I ask him, sat in this little office, he's very popular with all the players. His improvement and development as a player has been, I wouldn't say second to none, but he's right up there because of his dedication. He's adapted to playing on the right side of midfield, as Paul Fairclough recommended that I try. He scored 8 goals from there, of course, and looks like now he could be playing in the Championship. Definitely going to be in Division 1, but could be if this weekend goes well for him, be in the Championship. And I think Barnsley have got themselves an absolute steal. I can't believe more clubs from down south didn't pick up on him and get him and sign him, because he's definitely the best player I've worked with while I've been at Barnet, without a shadow of a doubt. So it's disappointing to lose him, but as we saw at Crawley, young Nana come in and took his place and was man of the match in my opinion. So 1 in, 1 out, and it's a chance now for new players to come in and make their mark.
Do you think we'll be seeing many more comings and goings at the Hive over the next month or so?
Yeah, Bonzingala's close to signing his contract now, so that'll be those 3 centre-backs that we worked with last year, who I thought worked particularly well from, from Christmas onwards really. After that Newport game, everyone picked up their game, and those 3, and getting Bira back, coincided with what was a fantastic run towards the end of the season. So those three will be all in place, hopefully very soon. Who else we've got outstanding? We're still waiting to work things out with Graham Stack. Nelson's sorted out. And of course we do need a couple of players, but we're not going to rush into that this time. On our championship season, Togwell and Cook turned up lastminute.com, and we might have to be looking to do the same. It's hard at the moment to compete with the clubs financially against decent players that we would like to bring here, so we will have to wait till probably the end, and some of the good players that haven't managed to get themselves fixed up, like we did with Togwell and Cook, I hope them would be at the forefront of that market, and they'll be within our range, I hope then.
Finally, Luke Gambin's being called up to the Maltese national team for their games this month. How pleased are you that he's getting some international recognition for his performances?
I think it's just great for the club, Will. Lukey, I remember giving him his debut when he was 17 at Underhill. The day before that Wimbledon game, he played for the youth team against the first team on this pitch just here. And obviously I'm trying to get the first team ready to win that game. We have to win that game. And the youth team beat us 2-0. And Gambin at 17 was electric. He was absolutely electric. So straight away I put him up into be sub for the first team. He went on and played in that game that day, I remember. And since then he's, I don't know what's happened to him or why he hasn't been involved. But this year I think he's played 38 plus games. He's an absolute diamond of a person. He's good for the football club, international, brilliant. We've also got another one this week that's been called up, Alie Sesay. He's been called up by Sierra Leone. Is that a country?
I think so.
Is it? Sierra Leone. He's been called up by them. So Alie's going away to play in some games for them. So that's 2 players, which is good. We've got another player going up to play Division 1, maybe the Championship. That's good. So as a staff, I guess we're perhaps doing something right. Pleased for the players, and it's another marker perhaps of how we're improving as a club.
Thanks, Martin.